This interview is over. You are dismissed and discharged. Please get out of here.
What they wanted was headline. They Attorney General dismissed. So what? They can go and hang.
The Deputy Attorney General Mwesigwa Rukutana and the chairperson of the Commission of Inquiry into Land Matters, Justice Bamugemereire, had a sharp exchange on Wednesday morning during the proceedings of the inquiry.
Are you going to be respectful to this commission?
Look, my position is very clear.
What did you say?
As long as I'm respected, I will be respectful. If I'm not respected, I will not respect anybody.
Rukutana had appeared before the probe team to clarify on the 24.6 billion shillings government plans to pay Dr. Muhammad Bwule Kasasa for the disputed land in Mutungo, which is also claimed by the family of the late Kabaka Edward Mutesa. The president of the Uganda Law Society, Simon Peter Kinobe, has condemned the Deputy Attorney General and the Commission chairperson for what he says was conduct unbecoming of legal professionals.
We are not going to pick sides that the Deputy Attorney General was right. He was not. We are not going to pick sides that the Commission was right. It was not. The way the parties conducted themselves in the eyes of the public was wrong. And they ought to remember that this is a noble profession that calls for respect on both sides. This is a noble profession that calls for decorum, that even when I disagree with you, I don't call you an idiot or I don't use derogatory terms.
Kinobe says the two ought to have respected each other without allowing their egos to cloud their judgments.
The reason a judge respects me is because I refer to him as my lord. The reason I respect him is because he conducts himself with a decorum deserving of respect. And I think both parties ought to reevaluate themselves.
He asked the Commission to re-examine the handling of witnesses and avoid such bitter exchanges.
The Commission saying I will take him to the President, but you have jurisdiction under the law to handle such situations. So why are you referring back? We've had incidents before where she has taken actions against certain individuals. Are you saying that now this one is mighty and you can't?
This is not the first time the Commission of Inquiry appears to clash with ministers and others on land-related questions. When Minister of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Betta Amongi, faced the Commission last year, she seemed to have had it rough.
Honorable Minister,
I have given my opinion on.
Is that all right? Don't tell me about your last opinions. You spent a whole night. You should have thought about that thing. Is that all right?
In respect to.
Is that all right that somebody should attempt to steal 5 buildings in this city in your name? And you don't, it doesn't bother you? I need an answer.
My Lord, extensively I answered the issue.
I want you to answer my questions. The minister who is questioning the title and who actually is interested in that property wants to amend the register. Are we safe with that kind of minister?
Amongi was answering to claims that she attempted to fraudulently acquire land in the upscale Korolo residential area in Kampala, which an Asian family also claimed. She was also questioned over the management of the land fund.
Can I first read this letter, if you permit me?
Can you first answer the question?
Yes, I have another letter.
Can you answer the question
Which
first?
one?
So my question is, do you realize that you had already put yourself in a situation where you are contesting for the ownership of that same property?
Do you rewrite all that history by a temporary allocation and we say we should just regularize? No.
In another incident, Junior Lands Minister Pasisina Muganza also appeared to have been mistreated before the Commission of Inquiry.
Is the one who made this demand for payment. Is that true?
Blasio Musokelule.
Who is that? Unfortunately, the witnesses do not have a lot of rights. In most proceedings, including the proceedings of a commission, which are equivalent to the proceedings of a high court criminal session, the law really doesn't provide for witnesses asking questions.
Jingo Francis, NTV.